Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if you've never seen me before in your life especially, then this reading has found you exactly when it was supposed to. So please trust the timing of your life, trust the timing of this message in particular, and when something I say resonates, big or small, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Also, please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me. It may look like me, but it's not me. So block, report or ignore, but just know. Let's go with this reading. What is happening for this beautiful collective? What is going on? Oops. Firstly, you have Nine of Swords. Then you have Seven of Swords. Sneaky. Okay. The Devil. Some weird energy here. Four of Wands. Just okay, funny. King of Cups on the bottom. So I'll talk you through these and maybe clarify them. Firstly, Nine of Swords. It feels as if there's something you're worried about, but it kind of feels like you're dropping this because this is like the start of the reading and it came out sideways, and I just feel like there's something on your mind where you're realizing it's not a big a deal as you think it is. You could have been really stressed about it the past few days in particular. You've been really thinking about it non-stop, and there's something I think where you're realizing actually it doesn't matter. Whatever it is you're worried about, in the grand scheme of things, it's fine. You'll be sweet. You'll be sweet. You've been through worse, you've conquered worse, you've fought through worse. You'll be sweet. Whatever you're worrying about, it's not as big as your mind is making it out to be. And then you have Seven of Swords right next to this. And this is moving towards the Nine of Swords. I don't know what this is. There's like something sneaking in. It's kind of... The thing about Seven of Swords, people that are new to tarot a lot of the time are like, it's a thief. But the whole idea is this is someone that people perceive to be a thief, but you don't actually know what they're up to. So there's something about not knowing someone's intentions. Because this could be this person's swords to begin with, or they could be helping someone else get their swords back. Just because someone looks like they're a thief or they look dodgy doesn't mean they're actually a negative, toxic thief person. It just means that they look like that. So what someone looks like on the outside isn't who they actually are. And there's something with the Nine of Swords right next to that. So there's a fear there that you're letting go of, because someone that looks like they're something, you're realizing there's reasons as to why they're acting that way, or it's going to come out that way. Or someone also could be like, oh, you're acting a bit sneaky or dodgy, and it's going to come out as to why you were acting a bit strange also. The Devil though, the Devil right next to that is toxicity. But the thing about this, it's also ego. So some of you, I feel like you have let go of your ego, and there's someone around you. This could be someone you're in a relationship with, you're in a partnership with this person, and by being in your energy, they're almost going, oh, I'm just going to put my ego in the corner. Like, they're just sneaking off. I'm just going to put my ego down over here for a second because I don't actually need it around you. Because this ego is almost like just trying to protect themselves, right? From judgment, from this false idea that it matters what they look like, whatever it may be. And they're like, oh, around you, I don't actually need my ego. So this is your person, and I feel as if you may notice they're very different around you as to how they act around other people. And it's purely because they feel safe to be themselves around you. They're not afraid to be seen, and they know that you won't, like, judge them. That you won't judge them for how they look, for how they're acting. You won't be like, oh my gosh, you're doing this. They know that you'll actually hear them out or see the bigger picture rather than making a quick assumption, a snap judgment or a quick assumption based on what you're seeing. This person knows you can feel and see beyond, like, just surface level stuff, where other people, this person could be someone that a lot of people paint to be someone they're not. A lot of people are like upon meeting them, they're like, you're horrible, like, or that's like this person, I don't know what this is about this person. They could have really like dark energy, or people are kind of jealous or envious and they paint them out to be someone out of their own insecurity. I'm not sure, but there's something where around you see past that. You're like, no, you're like the lightest, brightest, healingest energy I've ever met. Healingest? That's not a word. Is now. But they often just get misperceived or misconstrued to be this negative force. this whole thing kind of shifted from where I was going with it, because originally it was like Seven of Swords sneaking away. You've dropped your ego. You're not afraid to be who you are around anyone. You're like, why? I'd rather be hated for being myself than loved for being this like plastic, perfected, not real version of myself. Because if people love that, they're not even loving you. They're loving a made up version of you, so it wouldn't even give you a kick anyway. So yeah, you're beyond this, and this person's only now realizing someone's having an ego death. I really feel if you're watching this, you're not in a relationship, it's just someone really close around you or coming into your life that is going to very much shift very quickly, and like stop being so, I'm just getting this energy that this person is very either concerned with what people think of them, or at least what a certain group of people think of them. So if it's not people in general, this person could be like, I don't care what people think, but like there's this, it might be their family, it might be a specific friend group, or it could be like a specific, I'm not sure, because it just feels as if you're gonna be the reason they kind of get to breathe out and go, it never mattered, it never actually mattered. Nobody actually cares as much as I thought they did. I can do what I want, I can wear what I want, I can say what I want. There's something where you're causing someone to let go of a lot of fear to be themselves. This also could be very much flipped, and someone is going to do that for you. Four of Wands right next to this is celebrating, partying, engagement, dancing, singing, joy, like very joyous energy. And the Four of Wands can also be like the checkpoint, or a checkpoint in your life where you get to kind of, you know, that kind of false checklist that we're expected to have lots of things checked off by a certain age, whatever it may be. It kind of feels like some of you are checking something off of that checklist, and you're going to realize in doing that, whether it be buying a house, having a baby, getting married, getting engaged, whatever it is, in doing that you're actually going to realize you care more about your own healing and energy and how good you feel in each moment than you do about whether or not you've checked something off your list. Like, I just think you've let go of, or this person could be someone that was like, by the age of 35, I want this and this done, and then I think they're gonna realize maybe they won't do that, but they'll meet you instead, and they'll go, oh, I didn't do those things I thought I wanted to do by this age, however, I met you, and you're like way better than all those things anyway. Like, there's something where there's a celebration basically happening, and a let go of an ego or a false idea that someone needed to do more or be more in order to be happy, and you're like some type of spiritual, or like there's something about you where you're wise or something, and so you guide this person to see the bigger picture, and it's like healing. I keep getting healing come through, but there aren't any cards of healing necessarily out. Clarify Nine of Swords. Clarify Nine of Swords, you have Six of Wands, which is victory, and justice. Oh, okay. There's victory, lots of people looking at you, and justice of like a contract being signed. Again, some of you it's a house or something you're getting, and like you feel like you're winning, but it's not because of the like physical material idea or side of life of going, oh, I've got this, look how lush this house is. It's not about that at all, but it's clarifying Nine of Swords. There's something where you're just going to be happy in your own, within yourself, and feeling victorious. And this person is the same. There's something coming in, there's some accomplishment coming in, and it just feels so freeing. Like you're escaping something. You're escaping this this period of your life that was quite dark. You're escaping it and you're celebrating, and like you're victorious. So it's in the past. If this had happened a few years ago, like I said, I think it would have been a more ego side of you, or a younger side of you, that would be like, oh my god, look. I'm just getting this energy of some of you. There's a partner coming into your life that looks really attractive, and in the past you would have been like, look how good they look, and it's actually changing into like, we make each other so happy just by being around each other, and it's like your whole priorities have shifted, or this person, I kind of feel like it's your person that's coming in, or that you've recently or about to get engaged to, committing to. It's like they're gonna shift perspectives. In the past they would have been like, look how hot, look how beautiful, look how stunning, and very materialistic, or very kind of, you know, and now their energy shifted in meeting you. They're like completely and utterly like, I'm just getting the word whipped come through. They're whipped. Like they're not bothered. In the past, people have liked you for ego reasons, and this person's the complete opposite. They're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy and grateful that we've bumped into each other in this lifetime. Clarify the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is not noticing a good thing. It's asking and wishing for something. The universe gives it to you, and you kind of just sit there. You don't really take it. So that could have been in the past, how people treated you. Like in the past, because I just feel as if there's a big change. The Wheel of Fortune being the 180, this is going to be different. And the Seven of Swords, like someone's sneaking in. I just feel like this, in the past, I'm getting a song come through, it's like you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And crazy amount of hiccups. Weird. It's like in the past people didn't appreciate you until you left. Oh, that's nice. People didn't appreciate you until you weren't there. And that resonates with me. People didn't appreciate you, especially like romantically, until you're gone, and then they're suddenly hitting you up, wanting your attention, because you gave, because you were there, because you so easily like made yourself available to like accommodate people consistently. They always took you for granted, expect you to be waiting there. And there's something now, you're like, haha, I'm going to be so busy succeeding in my life, doing what makes me happy, filling my own cup up, that I'm not going to be waiting for anybody. I'm not going to be there waiting when you finally decide to see my worth. I'm going to be gone. And then the Wheel of Fortune is, oh, this person sees you so differently to how everyone else has seen you. And so instead of expecting you to be waiting there, they're like, oh god, I better be quick. I better be quick. I gotta steal this real quick. I gotta go grab this person and commit to them quick, because otherwise someone else will. And so it's a very much a 180, which the Wheel of Fortune is, of completely different, where other people just sat there and were like, oh yeah, you're right, yeah, you're very kind, you're very nice, you're very loving, you're very caring, but didn't actually appreciate you or put intention or effort in. And then there's a complete shift in this person is going out of their way to make sure that you don't feel anything other than appreciated or seen, and it's reciprocated also. And also, like, I'm so curious to see what comes up for the Devil. Clarifying the Devil, the Emperor. Oh, love it. I love that. So the Emperor is in control. So there's someone that has a really healthy ego. It's not even an ego death. Like I said, this person puts their ego down when they're around you, and then when it benefits them, whether that be in their career, this could be an entrepreneur or you are, but there's entrepreneurial or boss energy here. And so they use their ego when it's beneficial, in career, in job, when they need that, when they need to be a bit like, I don't know, when it benefits their goals, when it benefits their, I'm just seeing someone's a really hard worker, but they have to be in their ego, or they have to have like they switch into, I'm the best mode, if that makes sense. Kind of like in sporting, this person could be like a racer or some type of sports person. Why can I not think of any sports? But like every sportsman kind of has to believe, have that healthy ego of I'm the best, because they're not going to be able to succeed or win if they're like, oh, everyone else is kind of better than me, I'm alright. They are able to switch their ego on, and then when they're around you, gone. Healthy, controlled, mature, calm. Someone's switching their ego on and off. Again, this could also be you. But it's like, I think in the past, you may have, if this is you, you may have felt guilty or felt bad for being in your ego, for believing you were the best at what you do. You're like, oh no, it's a a bit too much. Can't believe I'm the best at what I do. And now there's this person's going to teach you, or like I think this is going both ways. It's very mirrored. You're going to teach each other, mirrored, and you do have the 1111 card. You're going to teach each other that it's okay to believe you're the best at what you do, to believe and have confidence without being perceived as egotistical or anything negative. You're allowed to think you're the bee's knees. And there's like having a control and a healthy awareness of that though, and knowing when to switch it on and off and turn back into like balance mode. That I just feel like there's a lot of success, 6 of Wands here, winning victories in your life and this person's, like together, in you both going, I'm allowed to be full of myself, I'm allowed to believe in myself, I'm allowed to think I'm the ish, I'm allowed to have that. It's not wrong for me to feel as if I'm really good at this. It's not wrong. Clarify the 4 of Wands. You have 4 of Pentacles, clarifying 4 of Wands. There you go. Someone is getting engaged. There's something, this is like a really healthy, beautiful partnership here. And the reason I say that, again, you're bringing out the fiery, like successful, passionate. You're both wanting to go after your own things around each other, and you're building each other up to believe in yourselves enough to go after the things you want to go after and build a lot of success and happiness in your own fields. Now the interesting thing is, again, I said this person's completely different to those in the past, because this person isn't just sitting around like, oh, yeah, you're really cool, but you'll be there. You'll be there once, just in case. You'll be a good backup option if this person doesn't work out. I'll come back round to you. I'll circle back around if this doesn't work out. And there's something where this person's completely different and they're like, oh no, I need to lock this in. Because 4 of Pentacles is locking something in. It's being very stubborn, holding on very tightly and protecting something. And then 4 of Wands is engagement. So this is all tying together with what I was saying. This person, someone's like, yep, you're mine. Goodbye, everyone else. Sorry, hate to break it to you. Nothing you can do. They see you and your worth and your value. They wouldn't for a second be like, let me just try out my other options. They see you straight away and acknowledge your worth. And it feels very, very healing. Again, there's no cards of healing around, but I just feel this healing energy from this reading of you seeing in someone else's eyes, oh, I am valuable. Oh, I am. And I think you already have found that in yourself, and then this person is now mirroring it back onto you. Now that you know you're worthy and valuable, this person is like, they see it and you see it in them. I think there's something where it's so mirrored that they could also be in the situation of they've never had someone fully like want to hold on to them without being like, yeah, I kind of want to get another card. You have the Empress. I was gonna say power couple and I didn't. But you have the Emperor and the Empress. Like, there's something about a really... This energy has been here the whole time. You're building each other up. You're perfect masculine, feminine, the yin and the yang. You very much bring out each other's best selves. Page of Cups. This is surprising. Like, some of you... I kind of feel like there's something where you and this person could be very much... dark energies. I kind of got that at the start. People assume you're like, for some reason, they assume the worst out of you when they first meet you, and then they go, oh, you're actually really nice. Like, there's something around that. Anyways, with the Page of Cups, it's going to surprise you because I think there's something where your energies are both going to shift together, of actually being, at least around each other, a lot more nice or a lot more kind. Kind is the word. You're a lot more kind to each other than you are to the general world. People have to kind of earn your respect, and then so when you're around each other, building each other up, I think it's quite surprising. Either you've not been given the opportunity or no one's earned your full respect, love and kindness. Love especially, they've never earned that from you. Love shouldn't be earned, but it's just like, I mean, like the adoration and the like showering of your affection, no one's earned that. So it's going to surprise you to see how easily you get to pour that out onto someone and them to you. It's so beautiful. Like, there's something that's unlocked here. Something new is unlocked within you, and I can't explain it better than like power couple, and then you both going, oh, this is very valuable, and then one of you in particular being like, oh, we better lock this down, we better like before, like, because you're this is an energy of like gratitude to find each other. So because you're so grateful, you kind of want to show the universe that you are noticing a good thing when it's found you. That kind of feels like that, and that's the celebration happening. So whether it's an actual engagement or just a commitment that feels bigger than you usually would commit to. Some of you could have a fear of commitment, and so this is just whatever's going on here, it's bigger than what you're used to, and yeah, it's because you want to show the universe you notice a good thing. You know, you've experienced toxicity, you've experienced harsh, I just got the word abuse come through. You've experienced so much that you now know the opposite of that. So this person's coming in straight away, and you know they're good because you've experienced, like, they're the light to the dark. You can see the complete opposite in them to who you're used to being around. It's also surprising though. So some of you, this could be someone coming in, you're surprised to hear all this because you've not even met them yet. And then I'm over here like, you're gonna get engaged, and you're watching this like, what are you on about, you crazy lady? Come back to this reading in a couple months, let me know. Even feels like a couple weeks, some of you. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.